Thomas Edison, the light bulb hero, the dreamer in the dark. What if you lived in a world where the sun went down and darkness swept over everything? In a small town in Milan, Ohio, there lived a young boy named Thomas. Thomas was always curious, with bright eyes and a mind buzzing with ideas. He loved asking questions, so much so that his mother worried he might have too many thoughts to fit in his little head. But Thomas wasn't just any boy. He dreamed of changing the world. One day, while exploring an old barn with his friends, he stumbled upon a dusty, broken lantern. It flickered weakly when he struck a match. What if we could have light without matches? Thomas thought excitedly. That evening, he couldn't sleep, thinking of ways to bring light to the dark. Little did he know, this idea would light up the world forever. The little scientist. What happens when a bright idea turns into a glowing adventure? As Thomas grew older, his fascination with light only deepened. He started experimenting with batteries and wires, creating small sparks of electricity. His friends called him the little scientist. They spent long afternoons in the attic, tinkering with different tools and materials. One rainy day, Thomas's school teacher got upset with him for not paying attention in class. "You need to focus on your studies, Thomas," she scolded. "But I'm studying science." Thomas protested, frustrated. Determined, he decided that he would show everyone what science could do. That day, he made a tiny lamp using a battery and a few wires. When it lit up, his friends cheered. Thomas knew he was on the right path. The roadblocks. How do you turn failures into stepping stones for success? Thomas faced many challenges and failures along his journey. As he experimented with dozens of materials to create a reliable light source, not everything worked as planned. He tried metal, glass, and various filaments, but each time, his light flickered and then dimmed. Some of his friends began to lose faith. "Maybe it's not meant to be," they said, but not Thomas. Refusing to give up, he remembered his mother's words, "It's not about how many times you fail, but how many times you try again." So, he kept at it, his determination shining brighter than ever. One night, while sketching ideas in his notebook, he had a moment of inspiration. What if he tried a different kind of filament? Excited, he decided to explore this new idea at dawn. The big breakthrough. What if one moment of inspiration could change everything? After endless experiments, Thomas finally discovered that carbonized bamboo would work well as a filament. Full of excitement, he rushed to build a prototype. With shaky hands, he connected the wires and adjusted the filament. "This could be it," he whispered to himself, holding his breath as he flipped the switch. Suddenly, a bright glow filled the room. The bulb lit up and shone steadily. Thomas danced around the workshop, his heart racing. He had done it. The bulb glowed like a star in the night sky. He immediately shared the news with his friends, who were amazed. "You really can create light," they shouted, their eyes wide with wonder. The first public demonstration. How do you share your brightest ideas with the world? With his new invention in hand, Thomas knew it was time for a public demonstration. He booked a spot at the local fair, gathering everyone in town to witness the magic of his light bulb. The day of the fair arrived, and Thomas was both excited and nervous. What if nobody liked it? When Thomas stepped onto the stage, he saw familiar faces in the crowd. His heart raced, but he took a deep breath. He explained how his light bulb worked and what it could mean for homes and businesses. "No more darkness," he proclaimed. As he switched on the bulb, the crowd gasped. The warm glow brightened the entire fairground. People cheered and clapped, and Thomas felt a rush of pride. His invention could change their lives, bringing light into their homes and hopes into their hearts. Lighting up the world. Can one person's dream really illuminate the lives of millions? Thomas's light bulb was a hit. People from all over wanted their own. With his newfound popularity, he started the Edison Electric Company, hiring helpers and skilled workers to produce light bulbs in larger quantities. Soon, entire cities began to glow with electric light. Thomas traveled from town to town, introducing electric lights to homes, schools, and factories. Children marveled at the brightness. Mothers sighed with relief at being able to see while cooking at night, and factories worked more efficiently. Thomas's dream of illuminating the world was becoming a reality. But with great success came challenges. Some people were afraid of this new technology. "It's not safe," they cried. Thomas listened and worked tirelessly to improve safety measures, making sure everyone could enjoy the lights without fear. The legacy of light. What if the light you create could shine forever? Years passed, and Thomas Edison became known as the Wizard of Menlo Park. His innovations didn't stop at the light bulb. He invented countless things that changed the world. However, he never forgot his roots and the journey it took to become a great inventor. One chilly evening, Thomas gathered his children and grandchildren around him. He shared stories of his struggles and victories, emphasizing the importance of determination and creativity. "Never stop dreaming," he told them. "A single idea can illuminate the world." As he looked out at the city, with lights twinkling like stars, Thomas felt proud. His invention had not only brightened the night, but also inspired generations of inventors to come. The light bulb, once a simple dream, had become a beacon of hope and creativity, illuminating countless lives around the world.